Hello, Virgo. Welcome. Hope everyone is doing well. All right, let's get started with your oracles. Messages for Virgo. You have the Raven's Judgment, number 20. On the bottom is Idle Reverie. Let's see what number 20 says. Raven's Judgment, key themes, shadow work, consequences, accountability, transformation, self-forgiveness, lessons from the past. It says the raven watches a silent witness to the choices that shape your path. Its presence asks you to confront the shadows of your past, those actions, decisions, or moments left unresolved. The weight of these shadows may feel heavy, but within them lies the potential for transformation. Accountability is not a punishment, but a liberation, a chance to learn, grow, and reclaim your power. The Raven's Judgment reminds you that only through acknowledgement can you rewrite the story and embrace the freedom that follows. So, taking accountability. Idle reverie is like thinking about the past. So, this definitely has something to do with the past. Let's get the tea leaf. We're going to get 3 of these. Messages for Virgo. Well, there's 3. Let me see. Do I need to take these 3 that fell? All right. You have Axe. Forces working against you. Force, short journey. And Bag. Something important such as a new job or a career. Or such as a new job or a raise. On the bottom is Throne. Position of authority. Short journey. So it feels like this is indicating something temporary. Forces working against you temporarily in regards to something important, such as a new job or a raise. And then when you have that position of authority, that would be like a boss. So I don't know. This is looking like it could be a work reading. Doesn't have to be, though. So let's get the truth is. We're going to get 3 of these messages for Virgo. Have ashamed, embarrassed about past behavior, letting go, releasing relationship to focus on self, and delusional, false beliefs about the relationship. On the bottom is double off, partner engaged in secret behaviors or relationships. Oh, this could have to do with, this could be like a workplace affair, something like that. Because this is talking about taking accountability. Let me look at that again. Yeah. Letting go of the past. False beliefs about the relationship. Yeah, I'm thinking this is more possibly like something to do with a workplace affair. We do have the 7, for the pre-shuffle, we have the 7 of Swords in reverse. So that's deception coming to light. 4 swords on the bottom here, separation. Let's go ahead and get started with the tarot. So we're going to start with the heart. Tell me about the heart for Virgo. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the High Priestess. Knowing, someone knows they shouldn't accept an apology due to an imbalance or lack of equal give and take. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. The High Priestess. High Priestess Pisces. I don't know if I said that or not. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. And the Five of Swords in reverse. It feels like someone here, or it looks as though someone here is juggling in regards to letting someone go. This looks like I know I should let someone go, but it looks like it's like I know I should let someone go, but I don't want to. So it seems to me like it's more about I didn't want this to happen. You know, I didn't want the relationship to end. I don't necessarily want to let this person go, even though I know I should. So it's more like this isn't happening the way I planned it or the way I hoped it would turn out. Tell me about the heart. It's almost like having an angel and a devil on your shoulder. It's like, I know I need to do this, but there's a part of me. I know I need to release this person. I know I need to not accept their apology, but part of me wants to stay with this person. Endorsement. That's persuasion, bribe, temptation, triumph, and confinement. I feel like someone is stuck on what to do here. It could also have a lot to do with what someone is saying. The other person, it seems like there has been some sort of deception revealed here or some sort of secret revealed, something like that. So there could be some sort of gaslighting going on here or someone emotionally manipulating the other, because it seems like whoever is needing to make a decision here is in two minds. This is kind of like feeling stuck. It seems like whoever is trying to convince the other to stay, keep them or stay in the relationship, maybe either will be successful or is feeling as though they're going to be successful. Tell me about the challenge for Virgo. Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy, the devil, Capricorn energy, and the sun. Leo energy, all major arcana, the world in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, an imbalance due to clarity about a toxic person or toxic situation or someone doing something in the devil energy. Um, Once again, this is like, I didn't plan for this. This is not what I wanted. This is not how I expected things to go. And I feel like that's what has someone hung up here. Or this could be so recent that there's just a lot of confusion um, or uncertainty. Temperance in reverse, the devil, the sun in reverse, the star, nine of pentacles, and ten of swords. Yeah, there's clarity here about a backstabbing or betrayal. Or there's clarity that there's a harsh ending here. It looks like someone's having difficulty coming to terms with the way things are in a situation. It keeps giving me this back and forth energy of, I know I need to let go of this person, but there's also consideration here of healing things. I feel like someone here is torn between what they should do and what they want to do. But I'm also not sure if what this person thinks they want to do is really what they want to do. I feel like there's a lot of confusion here in this energy, and that's why it's sounding confusing, because there's someone here has a lot of uncertainty. Well, this wanted to come out. Yeah, blind, not seeing something, aid, and compromise. I feel like whoever's dealing with this wants to give this person the benefit of the doubt. I feel like someone wants to forgive this person or not let this person go because in their mind they're like, this is not how I want things to go. It feels a bit like delusion, like what this is saying, delusional, false beliefs about the relationship. I feel like someone is having trouble accepting a truth. And what they're wanting to do is forget that it ever happened and keep going because they don't want this to affect their life in the way that it's going to. Now, normally things like this happen in the very beginnings of when the event takes place. It takes some time to process. But this seems to me like someone's like, I want to pretend like this didn't happen because I don't want my world to be turned upside down, which is the world, the world turned upside down. So it's like, what can I do? What can I do to make this situation better? Or what can I do to where there's some sort of accountability here for what this person done, but also not leave them? Let's just keep going. So the next energy is going to be Virgo's energy. If it sounds flip, just flip it. Take out resonates if it resonates. Tell me about Virgo's energy. Ace of Swords. King of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Hierophant in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah. It's showing like there's clarity here. There's nothing hidden here anymore. It's clear that this person lacks commitment or stability. It's clear that the relationship should end. But I feel like this is going to tell me, but it's like there's a but here. I know what they did, but Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. King of Cups, the Moon in reverse. Yeah, whatever's happened here has been revealed. I'm telling you, the one who's dealing with this doesn't want the relationship to end. They feel like it's risky to end the relationship. So someone here is either thinking, if you have kids with this person, they're thinking about the kids, they're thinking about finances, they're thinking about lifestyle. There could be a lot of factors here. There's something about this that even though a secret has been revealed, the person dealing with this is like, I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy with the way things are going, but I definitely don't want things to change, or I don't want my world to turn upside down. And I think that is going to be the reason why someone doesn't leave the other. There could also be emotional manipulation going on here. This person could be saying, whatever it is been revealed, I'll never do it again, or whatever that is. That, once again, they could be gaslighting. Whatever it is, this person, the one dealing with this, wants to believe whatever the other is saying. So I feel like there is a more of a likelihood to give this person the benefit of the doubt. Tell me about Virgo's energy. And the thing about it is, that's all fine and good. You know, it's your free will, it's your choice to do that. But it is, as risky as this person thinks it is to end the commitment, it is just as risky to continue it. Because this person may say they'll never do it again, and they may never do it again. But they also may say they'll never do it again and turn right back around and start up whatever they were doing. So you have promise, nightmare, and loss. Yeah. See, whoever's dealing with this doesn't want to lose what they currently have. So it's like weighing pros and cons. Um, do I let go of my relationship and lose everything I have going here, or do I stay in the relationship and risk whatever happened here happening again? See, someone here is worried about loss. It's kind of a, for the person dealing with this, it's almost like a no-win situation. Um, but for whoever's dealing with this, it's also, to them, it's a safer bet to stay with the person who this secret's been revealed about, and see what happens moving forward. So the other person's energy. Tell me about the other person's energy. I feel like this is a cheating situation because of this card. Partner engaged in secret behaviors or relationships. Underneath that is self-worth. You are not being valued in this connection. Consider moving on. Was that 2 shuffles? You have the Hanged Man in reverse, Pisces energy, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands in reverse. Let me get some more here. Tell me about the Hanged Man in reverse, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I definitely feel like this person was cheating. There's an, whatever was being revealed here has been revealed. That has already happened. This is more about what happens moving forward after the fact. I need some more here. Knight of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, the 8 of Swords. Yeah, without a doubt. Page of Pentacles. Page of Swords in reverse. This section here looks like this person is still hiding something, or they're not giving full truth. They're feeling trapped in their thoughts or in a self imposed prison about a lack of recognition, not giving a message of truth. So there could be gaslighting here, like this person is saying that whatever this person saw, they didn't see, whatever they heard, they didn't hear, whatever they read, they didn't read, or they're not giving the full truth on whatever's been revealed here. There could be a separation at this point. This section here has me confused. Saying being left out in the cold, not reconciling. Oh, this person is waiting on the other's decision on whether there'll be reconciliation or not. I do know that this person doesn't know the whole truth. But honestly, the way their energy is showing, I don't think they want to know. We have stop, blessing, and bully. See, we have embarrassment here, and then we have embarrassed up here. This person could stop what they're doing. There is an indication here of like shame. Um, Stop, blessing. This is like realizing what you have and putting a stop to whatever you are doing. There could be a realization here also of the grace that the other is allowing the one who's been caught here, the grace to give someone another chance. But in all honesty, I feel like that grace is being given because this person don't want their world to change. I don't think it has as much to do with the other person. Um, let's keep going. Tell me about the what you don't see for Virgo. Death, Scorpio energy, King of Cups in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. In the way you don't see it, saying change needs to happen, or things are not going to go in the person who's done the thing's favor. So I do feel like for the one who's dealing with this, if this is to happen again, then they're going to see that things aren't going to change. I do feel like this person will take some sort of action if they see this is going to happen again. So it's kind of an energy of shape up or ship out. Tell me about death, King of Cups in reverse, the Wheel in reverse. Hanged Man in reverse. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Seven of Pentacles. Hangman in reverse, King of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Four of Pentacles. The Hierophant in reverse. It's indicating like this energy is waiting to find out like the final answer for the other person, the final decision, whether the relationship is going to end or not. I once again feel like this person is withholding some sort of truth, or they're not telling the other the whole truth, or there's something here that they're still hiding. Without a doubt, they're withholding something. It's saying there needs to be change here. Recognition that things need to change. So usually in these types of readings, if the person isn't going to change, it clearly says they're not going to change. Now, this situation is a little different. It is indicating like there is the possibility here for change. With this situation where the other person is choosing to stay in the relationship and see what happens from there, um, this could move forward and things work out. That's not always the case, though. Justice, coach, an accident, balance, obedience. Yeah, see, this is like straighten up or else. Shape up or ship out. That's what this is indicating here. So in the what you don't see, I feel like someone's waiting for an answer here, and that's the answer. It's like you'll get another chance. You're getting another chance this time, but if it happens again, that's it. You're done. And it appears to me as though this person is realizing that I need to change or this relationship is going to end. So this looks as though a situation where the person is willing to change in order to make the relationship work. So give me the advice for Virgo. Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the Moon in reverse, Pisces energy, Three of Swords in reverse. Yep. Offer of truth in regards to the secret coming out and healing. Knight of Swords, the Moon in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse. Do I need to take the Emperor? Is it upright? Seven of Swords in reverse. That's absolutely a secret being revealed. Not going back to the past. I'm very surprised that this looks very promising for the future. This rarely happens where deception is revealed, especially if it's a cheating situation. Someone chooses to stay with that person and it ends, or this person makes a change to do right by their person. That's what this is showing. The Emperor is upright. The Knight of Swords is upright. This is truth, honesty, stability. Healing and not going back to the past. So it's like not this situation isn't going to repeat. Homeless, marriage, hesitation. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's this person's energy. So the ultimately the one who's making the decision here is choosing to give the other a chance. And it looks like um the person who's getting that chance is going to put in the effort in regards to the relationship. So that's good. Tell me about the outcome for Virgo. I need to take the Nine of Swords. Is it upright? So we have the Nine of Swords. Seven of Cups in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. Using logic over emotion. Let me get some more. Nine of Swords. Seven of Cups in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. Five of Wands. The person who's dealing with this is worried about this happening again. So, yeah, the person dealing with this is giving the other a benefit of the doubt, but that doesn't come without worry and fears. Um, I don't think they're going to be disappointed. I feel like the other person is going to make the change, but like I said, even if they do, it doesn't come without worry on the other person's part. This is a situation whenever you try to work on a relationship where there has been cheating, it takes a lot of work, and that's why a lot of times it doesn't work, because trust has been broken. And once that trust has been broken, it's very hard to build it back. You have to be dedicated to wanting to make it work, and that's on both people's part. The person who's been deceived and the deceiver. The person who's been deceived has to learn to trust the deceiver, and the deceiver has to work hard on building that trust back up. But it's saying here that there is a chance of success for this particular situation. So the thing about it is a lot of people trying to work on the relationship after deception's been revealed can't. It's really hard to stay in the relationship after that. You have okay, right, yeah. It's sort of saying in regards to stability, that's unforeseen, or at least it's going to take time. So I feel like this is something that is very fresh, and it's like only time will tell, but it does look favorable. I'm not seeing anything here that's saying this is destined for failure. I'm really seeing quite the opposite. So, for if someone, if you're in a relationship where two people truly, truly love each other and they're willing to put that hard work in towards each other, it's never impossible to make something work. All right, let's get the closing messages. Closing messages for Virgo. I need to take that card that fell. All right. So you have pursuits to consider. Oh my goodness. You embody compromise, distinction, and a romantic disposition. Maintain patience as an inner virtue. Give precedence to your deeds and objectives. Excessive busyness may disrupt your progress. Steer clear of conflicts and disputes. Making timely, well considered decisions leads you to success, happiness. Happiness can permeate your life. Remember, the most effective path forward is often the one that leads you through challenges, not around them. That's interesting that that fell out and what it says, because that's exactly what's happening here. Remember, the most effective path forward is often the one that leads you through challenges, not around them. So that's working on the relationship as opposed to ending it. And on the bottom, it says you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky. Let's read the bottom. It says future happenings. You create guidelines and protocols while you collaborate on common assignments. Doubts are eradicated. Optimism sees a boost as you uphold a competitive drive. Your financial endeavors experience enhancement. You exchange happiness but leverage your connections. Conversations are granted significance. Respect and prestige witness growth. It says every accomplishment starts with a decision to try. Brian Littrell. And let's get the Vintage Wisdom Oracle messages for Virgo. You have power. And on the bottom is adventure. So let's see what power says. Says this sovereign angel is queen of her domain. She knows who she is and where she is going. Behind her head, a halo crown in the form of a compass represents choice over many directions. Her mysterious dark wings point heavenward. A pair of cheetahs stand tamely at her feet. Cheetahs are associated with courage and the might of royalty, and like royalty, can inspire both awe and respect. The aura of protective golden light surrounding power proves she has earned the necessary wisdom to use the position of sovereignty responsibly and wisely. In today's world, we often measure our worth against the illusion of worldly status and mistake material gain for power. Many feel helpless and victimized by the chill of power's seemingly ruthless grip. But this can only happen if we choose to look outside of ourselves for the strength and wisdom we feel we lack. Authentic power, however, comes from within, and the ability to recognize and discern its core meaning can take many years, if not lifetimes. The presence of this triumphant card reminds you of your spiritual inheritance and sovereign self. You are a bright, regal spark of the divine, independent, individual, and yet totally connected. Perhaps you are in the midst of a power struggle or need to reclaim control from a person or situation. Are you using your position of power wisely? Are you being called to stand firm in your power and have the courage of your convictions? Purposeful thoughts and deeds seeded from the fertile ground of truthfulness, honor, and respect carry authentic power and are among your strongest allies. All right, Virgo, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.